Hey guys. So we've been working with 1 and 2 point perspective and line drawing and perspective, and now we're going to continue with a little bit more line, but this time we are going to investigate and practice kind of maxing out the potential of line and what line is really good for. We talked about this a little bit in the beginning with the first day of class or the first week of class, where we talked about how now I've got a construction pencil because I didn't have an ebony pencil with me, but you could also use a number 2 pencil at home. Feel free to stop by the department and grab an ebony pencil. It's a 9B pencil. We'll have those for you on Monday and Wednesday, but if you're in the department, you can definitely grab one. But anyway, this idea that looking at a line, okay, and the more pressure that I add, the darker that line could get. So if you think about it, kind of like your voice, if you were singing, you would change the octaves in your voice or the key in your voice to follow the music. So a line is very musical in that way. One exercise that you could do is you could take your hand and with the even pressure all the way through, just go ahead and trace your hand. You don't have to do a great job, but you do a pretty nice job here. Even pressure all the way through. Okay, like that. And really what you get then is you just get a flat drawing of your hand, the outside of your hand, okay? Then take your hand again, and on the left side of all of your fingers in your hand, press really hard. And then on the right side, press really, really lightly. Really hard on the left. Nice and soft on the right, and do that all the way through. Probably spread my fingers out a little bit more, but this will do the job. And then when we pull our hand away, okay, it might be hard to see in the video, but you start to get a sense that there's a kind of a three-dimensionality to it. There's a little bit of form to it. Starts to sort of come off the page. So even with something as simple as that, you start to see the effect of what line can do. So as we transition, and again, I'll talk more about this in our Zoom meeting, but as we transition into a slow contour line drawing, just a minute ago, I was kind of just doodling my hand here. And what slow contour line drawing does is you want to synchronize your line with your eye. You want your line to be as unbroken as possible. So it's not sketchy like maybe you've done in the past where you're sketching and lifting your pencil. You want that line to be investigative and unbroken as much as possible. Another thing that you'll do in slow contour is you will vary the weight of your line as you draw. So if I feel like I'm in a dark area or a deep area, I'll press really hard on my pencil. And as I'm on a lighter area or a part of the form that I'm drawing that needs to be lighter, I'll go lighter. And if you stay true to that, you're going to give your line drawing a much more three-dimensional feel to it. So if we look at my hand that I'm drawing here, okay, we zoom in a little bit, Allie. We look at the hand here, you can see that as I go through, and I was doing my hand right here in my watch, and as I go through, I press down a little bit darker when I'm in deeper, darker areas around my watch. But then if I'm in a lighter area, like a little surface shadow or something on my hand, I might go lighter there. Sorry, that's my dog ringing the bell. And another thing we want to do, unlike the hand drawing over here, is in a slow contour line drawing, we want to go into the form, okay? So it's very important that you don't just draw the perimeter, but that you go into the form and you're drawing the various things that you see inside the form. And again, we'll talk a little bit more about this on Monday and Wednesday in class, but what this does is it turns the line into a more investigative element in art, and you can get much more detail and much more accurate detail by going in and really studying the surfaces that you're drawing. So again, we'll talk a little bit more about this in the Zoom, and as I present the next thing. But this will be a little assignment for you over the weekend before the Monday and Wednesday classes meet. So I'll see everybody in Zoom, and I'll send out an email for that. Thank you.